Good day. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you are watching this same day, happy Friday. Happy cusp of the weekend. Whatever that might mean to you. It's a bit of a rainy day here in Northern Virginia, and it's in the low 70s. I'll take it. Actually went out for, it slowed down a bit, so Wedge says good morning too. After it slowed down a bit, I decided to go out for a walk. So I am a little damp all over, but it was nice to get out and listen to the rain and take a short walk just to begin the day. To begin the day. So as you settle in here for a little chat, a little mindfulness, the practice we're going to take today includes a writing meditation, which would include stream of conscious writing, which means that the pen stays on the page the whole time as best you can for a period of time that I'll take care of, I'll manage for you. We'll get grounded and find ourselves in a seat, do a little visualization, and then tune into the prompt that I'll give you when it's that time. One of the things I was thinking about while I was out on my walk, and frankly I've been thinking about all week, which in retrospect, good morning Susan, in retrospect may have colored kind of how I felt this week. It's amazing once you take a step back and look at something, how clearly it can be seen. Things resolve, if you will. So, pre-COVID, today, if everything had gone differently, today I would be running around like a crazy person, just because that's what I do when I travel beforehand. And I would be putting the last few bits of things together to get on a plane to go to Iceland and to spend a week in the land of fire and ice with a group of really wonderful people. Alas, that is not what I'm doing today. And I could spend a bunch of time, and I've spent some time, I'm sure, even in the background, kind of like chewing on that. But what I've reminded myself along this whole journey with our sheltering and everything that's been going on is that we can also choose, sorry, the cat. I'm grateful for the Wedge, but she doesn't care. Cats don't care. Back to the topic. What I can choose to be is grateful for what I do have. The love and attention of my cat. I can be grateful for the fact, and I am grateful for the fact that I get to spend time here with you. And I've been doing that for nearly 4 months now, if not longer. I have no idea. I have to go back and look. I'm grateful that I've cultivated classes that I get to teach for myself online, and that I have studios I get to work with, more than one, and get to reach other communities and share meditation and yoga and help them with their practices. And a litany of other things that I'm grateful for. So although that I would love to be heading to Iceland, I'm grateful that I get to be here with you, and I get to share things like virtual retreats and workshops with intention. More to come on things of that nature. So I invite you to consider that there's lots of things that we're supposed to do. Grammar. We were supposed to do, perhaps. And this is true. But we can also choose to turn the lens. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. We can turn that lens to look at what we do have. And that's going to color our life in a much brighter way, despite the rain. So we're going to do some grounding, a little visualization, and then if it speaks to you, a writing prompt. Nothing over the top, just a nice easy Friday. And we'll get to that writing piece later, which it's always optional, all right? So as you arrive here in a seat, whether it's the chair, the cushion, the couch, the floor, feel the places you make contact with the earth, And sit nice and tall. The gaze can be soft into the distance, or you can close your eyes. And breathe in. And breathe out. And here, notice if, as I was talking about those things that we were supposed to do, perhaps parties or trips, whatever that might be, maybe that stirred up some feelings for you. Just acknowledge those. Know that they're valid, whatever they might be. Or notice simply how you feel in general here as you continue to settle in for your practice. Cultivating your foundation by drawing your awareness down. Find your feet, your legs, and your bum. And feel where your feet and your legs and your bum make contact with the foundation beneath you. And in that, inviting a sense of grounding here in this space. And then draw your awareness up to tune into your breath. And simply be very interested in the qualities of your breath. Not good or bad. Literally how the breath feels. Notice any movement that happens with your breath. And the sound that accompanies your breath. And more specifically, draw your mind's eye to your heart space. Maybe even imagine following an inhale into your chest. And here within your chest, visualize a brilliant green orb. As you breathe in, see that light brighten, expand on the inhale. And as you exhale, that light expands out, diffuses into your body with the exhale. In your heart space, Anahata chakra. And the source of energies including gratitude, compassion, loving kindness. As you breathe in, See that light brighten. And as you breathe out, that light moves all the way through to the edges of your body. Brightening on the inhale. The release of the exhale, releasing energy into the body, soaking into every cell. Imagine steeping yourself in the energies of gratitude, compassion, and loving kindness. Offering yourself this energy just as much as you would be grateful for someone else. Can you be grateful for yourself? And offer yourself gratitude for all the amazing things that you do. Grateful to your body for navigating the earth, being strong and resilient. And even when there's days where the one thing you manage to do is to simply get out of bed, know that that is enough. And be grateful for making that effort. Being kind to yourself. You are welcome to remain here in this space, steeped in this energy of gratitude, compassion, and self-love. Imagine being wrapped in loving kindness. And if you would like to layer in a journaling practice, a writing meditation, locating a piece of paper, your journal, and a pen, or writing instrument of your choice. And when it comes to our writing meditation, it is stream of conscious. You simply keep the pen on the page and continue to write. It doesn't matter what you write. It doesn't matter the grammar. No one ever needs to read it. If you're unsure what to write, you can continue to write the prompt itself over and over again and see what shows up. Today's prompt is, today I am grateful for. Today, I am grateful for. I'll keep an eye on the time. That's my job. You put the pen to the page and maybe you just write those words again and again. Maybe you find other words to write over and over. Allow the space and time to be an opportunity to let the words land on the page. And taking a little more time here. If you're not sure what to write, you can just write the word grateful over and over again. Taking time here to finish up your last sentence or thought. Taking a moment just to set the journal down. If you're simply lingering, listening, and breathing, we'll all together take a breath in. If you were writing, maybe a little wrist rotation, wiggling the fingers, we'll breathe out. Invite another breath in. And out. If you chose to do a writing meditation, I invite you to take a moment to look at what you wrote. Just take a quick read over it. And maybe notice if there's a thought or an idea or something that popped up. Maybe even noticing that over time, this sort of transitions as far as like, I started with really basic stuff, which is where we start, right? And then kind of continue to move through and then find these other thoughts and ideas that can eventually come onto the page when we give ourselves that space and time. And so if you found that you were on a groove, you can certainly come back to this and continue to follow it. And like I said, none of this ever has to be shared with anyone. This is simply for you. But as I found my way towards the end of this, something that I would like to share, just something that came up for me, in part because a lot of what I find and what is offered to me from the higher source is meant to be shared. And sometimes it's not, but this one I think is. You're welcome to close your eyes and or just listen. Today I'm grateful for a lot of things. The universe, its boundless love and support, its messengers and their love notes, gentle reminders that I am, in fact, on the right path. Thank you for that. I appreciate you spending time here with me and carving out part of your day to pause, to be mindful, to breathe, whatever else came of it. I hope you have a wonderful day, the rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend, whatever comes of that. And a gentle reminder that we can choose to focus on what we were supposed to do or what we want to do. We could also look at what we can do and what we have, and those things for which we are grateful. Until our paths cross again, my friend, be well and namaste.